Most people wake up every morning believing they are doing something powerful. The alarm rings. They resist snoozing. Drink water, stretch, journal, meditate, read 2 pages of a book, maybe even post a 5 a.m. grind story. But here's the uncomfortable truth no one wants to admit. That feeling, isn't discipline, it's copium. And if you stay till the end of this video, you'll understand why your morning routine hasn't changed your life and what actually will. If morning routines really worked the way YouTube promises, the world would be full of calm, rich, focused, emotionally stable people. But it isn't. Instead, people keep rebuilding their routines every Monday. Watching new perfect morning videos, buying new planners, downloading new habit apps, and feeling motivated for exactly 3 days. That cycle alone should tell you something is broken, not you, the idea itself. Your brain loves the illusion of progress. When you complete a small, clean task early in the day, your brain releases dopamine. It says, "Good job, you're disciplined now." But nothing real has changed. Your environment hasn't changed. Your problems haven't moved. Your habits during stress haven't improved. All you did was perform a ritual that made you feel productive without demanding real discomfort. That's copium. Copium is when your mind uses comforting actions to avoid facing uncomfortable truths. And modern self-improvement culture is full of it. Morning routines are the perfect example because they feel hard but are actually safe. Waking up early sounds impressive, but it doesn't challenge your identity. Cold showers feel intense, but they end in 5 minutes. None of these require you to confront what you're avoiding. Discipline, real discipline, is not aesthetic. It doesn't look good on a thumbnail. It doesn't fit into a checklist. Discipline is answering the email you're afraid of. Discipline is working on the boring skill no one will praise you for. Discipline is saying no to comfort when no one is watching. Morning routines skip that part entirely. Here's the uncomfortable psychology behind it. Your brain wants certainty and safety. Big life changes threaten both. So instead of fixing the root problem, your mind creates a symbolic action that feels meaningful. That's why people obsess over the perfect routine. If they just find the right order, the right app, the right time, everything will click. But deep down, the routine isn't meant to change your life. If your issue is fear of failure, does drinking lemon water solve that? If you lack direction, does a morning affirmation give you clarity? No. These actions happen before the real battle starts. They prepare you emotionally, but don't train you behaviorally. That's why people feel productive in the morning and completely collapse by evening. The calm you, the focused you, the version of you that doesn't get anxious, distracted, or tired. But discipline isn't about your best version. It's about your worst one. So when things go wrong, the routine collapses, and with it, your sense of control. That's why missing one morning feels like failure. The routine wasn't flexible. It was fragile. There's also a deeper ego trap here. If you fail at a routine, you can blame timing, sleep, or schedule. Real discipline is outcome anchored, not ritual anchored. It doesn't care how aesthetic your process looks. It cares whether the work gets done. And sometimes that work happens at night, messy, imperfect, and uncomfortable. Discipline is ugly. It's inconsistent on the surface, but consistent underneath. Here's a powerful shift most people never make. People tell themselves, once my routine is perfect, I'll start. But the routine becomes the excuse. Weeks pass, months pass, the real goal stays untouched. The routine becomes the work, not preparation for it. And platforms love this. Because routines are marketable. They're visual. They're repeatable. They're safe. One thing you do daily, regardless of mood, time, or energy. Something directly connected to your real goal. No aesthetics, no optimization, just execution. That's how discipline is trained. And you stop romanticizing the start of the day. You focus on finishing things. Completion builds identity faster than inspiration ever will. If this video made you uncomfortable, that's a good sign. Comfort never creates change. Awareness does. If you want more videos that break self-improvement illusions and show what actually works, visit the channel and watch the next video.